Okay, so I have here probably the most thrown together deck I've ever made, but I need something for locals. I just need something thrown together for locals for when I actually want to play. So this is what we have together. I recorded this and I was doing test hands and I kept cutting cards and I kept adding cards. And this is what I came up with. There's the extra deck's missing like 2 cards that I just don't own, but I don't think it'll matter for locals. But let's get into it. For the actual gouki cards, we play the 3, 2, 2, 2, 1. Obviously, this is the best one. Some of these guys, well, not this guy. Some of these guys mostly. This one, you literally only use it to discard some of this guy. If you hard open this guy, your hand has to be really good. But you're still going to need the second one. But your hand's going to have to be really good to do full combo. You can probably still Boral Sword them, but yeah. 3 of this guy. He never resolves, and that's fine. So we just play this brick. Yeah. I never see him anyway, so it doesn't matter. I never draw him, and I never summon him. 6 of like some of the best cards ever made. So the cool thing about these guys, and the only reason like I'm maxing out on these guys, is because if you open 2 of the same one, you can still make an Isolde. So like you open 2 of this guy, you can go special, normal, Isolde. Or if you open 2 Marauding Captains, you can go normal effect, special, Isolde. Or if you open 2 Thrasher, you open 2 Thrasher, you can go special Thrasher. You can't normal Thrasher because it says it can't be normal summoned. Same reason why we're only playing one of this guy. He's also just level 5, which works for this equipped. Just equipped, you discard a card and summon a monster from your graveyard that's levels lower than the card you discarded. So if you hard open this guy, then you can search this. If you open this, you can just discard it and combo off. And if you don't, it's just a starter card. And then the 1 super agent for like back row decks. It's kind of fun. I also just really like that, like this format, all the decks, unless you're playing against Sky Striker Orcust, you can most of the time just guess what's on top, like straight out. Sky Striker Orcust is a little weird because like 15% monsters, 50% spells. But yeah. And then the only other like monster-esque guys is this guy. It's just because he's level 4 that I play 3 of him, and he can be summoned like anytime. He doesn't have to. It's not like Potion Thrasher where you have to control no monsters. Just as long as you don't have another one in your graveyard, you can summon it once per turn. So that's pretty good. And a lot of times it's really good against your opponent. You can summon it during your opponent's turn and trigger some of your extra deck guys. Which shouldn't matter because most of the time we just blind second with this deck and kill them with Boral Sword. Then we play 5 equips. Now these equips are just the best ones. I was playing 6 for a long time, but I cut the 6th one and I just decided to play the 4. So it's if you draw none of them, you can resolve your sold twice for good cards. If you draw one of them, then if you draw one of them, you'll just have the 4 left, and then after that you can summon the Octastretch once and the Twist Cobra once. But most of the time you don't. You'd rather just go ahead and have the full 4 in the deck. But if you draw one, it's not the end of the world. by no means. 2 gouki rematch. This isn't the combo variant where you just win. You just go first, make the board, and win. So you only need one of this. It's going second, and most of the time you can't just kill them because people aren't that stupid. Where no one's just gonna put a Colossus in attack mode and pass. But so you're gonna need a second one of this because your first turn you break their board, and the second turn's when you usually kill them, unless they're just stupid. 3 engage because it's the best card ever printed. This card, you can just will time this with an Isolde. The best thing about it is you activate Isolde. The fact you mill the equips for cost, and if they Asher, Veiler, or Impermanence it, you can get the free draw off this. The Hornet Drone's just really good. The cool thing about this is if you just open like the 2 warriors to make Isolde, you can chain this. So like you open like some of the issues where if you open like this, it's like you have 2 of the like Priestender guys. You can special summon this, normal this, make your Isolde, and then effect, search your guiding, and effect, send the equips to the graveyard, and then you chain this. So the equips are sent for cost. This comes out as 15 by 15 because there's 3 or more spells engraved, which doesn't seem very relevant, and it's not. But if you get Scythed or something stupid, 15 by 15 is technically better than 0 by 0. I believe it's 15, but I'm not going to check. 1 jamming wave. I played Afterburner at first, but a lot of times it came up where I would add this back and then set it, and then have to pop my own so I can get the non-target of this. Where if you get Afterburner, you have to target the monster. So that came up enough to warrant playing Jamming Wave over Afterburner. I doubt I'll ever play both. I might side in Afterburner because I haven't built the side for this yet. And then for the limited cards, there's 1 for 1. This card's insane. It makes obviously you're just doing Octo Stretch off of it, but it's just a really good extender. Plays around, or it baits Ash, stuff like that. 1 Rhoda, obviously just search. You can search Connector, you can search your Gouki guy, whatever you need. 1 Reasoning, a lot of different levels in here. And if you just blind activate a Reasoning, your opponent's most likely just going to call 1 or 4. Those are like the 2 big ones. And yeah, I believe you're most likely supposed to hit a 3 in this deck. Reborn, just a good extender card. The 1 instant fusion. I should probably bump this up to 2 and cut this to 2 and play like 2 and 2. But there's enough. But the reason I don't is because if I took it to a regional, I'd probably do something like this. Probably. I might just add the 2nd instant fusion. But this card's just really good with like Trisbaniaing things. And opening 2 of this doesn't do anything. But neither is opening 2 of the trap. So it's a little weird. And then yeah, the last card's Double or Nothing, or what is this? Quitte au double. I have no idea where I got that from. It was from a mystery power box, but I don't remember which one or why I bought it. But I did get it out of a mystery power box, so that's kind of funny. Ojama token. 2 Isoldes. You summon the Ultra one first. You gotta flex. They're like 2 extra cents it's worth. This is supposed to be the IP, so you have something going first. But I don't own one. I just haven't bought one yet. I'll eventually get one. I'm just not in a big rush because I haven't gone to a regional in months. But Yeah, it's supposed to be an IP. This can be like a barricade blocker or whatever, as long as it has a down arrow. That's all it really needs. It just needs a straight down arrow to draw off your nightmares. Unicorn. It's really good with IP and breaking a board. Yeah, and then the other danger guys, I like Cerberus a lot. So yeah, play Cerberus. This guy's really good, especially if you make your underclock taker, make like a phoenix under it, discard, draw, pop a back row. You can use this, make one of their monsters lose a bunch of attack, and link both of them into this, get rid of something else, and then hopefully kill them. This just makes outing their field a lot easier. This is good against Striker. I can't find my Ultra, but I own one. I have no idea where it's at, though. Trisbania for back row. Boral Sword to kill people. There's a Boral Load in here. I couldn't find my Avermax, but neither of them have come up in any of my testing, so whatever. Instant Fusion Target. And the cards for double or nothing. So this card can just steal games if your opponent's stupid enough. And there's a lot of hands where you can extend so much that you can make with some of the boards I've been getting, they're really stupid and funny. Is I get a Boral Sword right here. And it'd be any one I keep making that I think is funny is I'll do this, and then I'll have this. This board just makes me laugh so hard. Especially if you're gonna make this before you make this. You can just make it lose 2,500. If not, it's still just make it lose whatever Suprex's attack points is. I think it's like 18. But yeah, this is kind of funny. It just it makes your Utopia kill easier. You can kill through more attack points with your Utopia, and then you got a Boral Sword. That's it is a very, very redundant field, but it's funny. But yeah, that's what I'll probably be taking to locals. I'm sure it would probably be better to just throw Orcus cards in here. But I don't have a Dingirsu and I don't want to buy one, because I don't think the deck's going to be good for much longer, hopefully, at least. So, I just thought this would be funny. And it's kind of funny. I don't get a double or nothing people a lot. Especially since I got rid of Trap Trick. The deck, not the card. But, yeah. I do really enjoy this deck. I think it's funny.